much, and welcome to Balla Watch, the show where certain things and people just need to be made fun of. I am one half of the Balla Watch, and the other half, AC. How are you doing, you big baller? You?
I'm good. I've got big ballas. They're
That's
such
good.
big ballas.
Yes, and don't forget to holler. And we've got a lot of ballers to get to today, some that you don't even know ever existed. I didn't know existed, and hopefully the audience didn't know existed. Otherwise, they'd be a victim of these ballers. Could be another statistic, possibly a shot in the ass a meter.
Oh, there's a statistic.
But
Hold on. Let me check the shot in
oh,
the ass today.
did we get an update on
23
the?
year to date shot in the
Okay,
ass
all
meter.
right. What is the junk? Shot the
Oh,
junk.
let me check the junk.
Junkometer.
Shot in the junk. That's 12. 12
Okay,
year to
all right.
date. It doesn't look like there's been much junk or ass
Well,
activity in June and
know,
July.
it is surprising because since our last recording, we did have a holiday, 4th of July, and it is a very American patriotic holiday where a lot of crime usually does happen. It also inadvertently, I do have a
There
an
are
update
two
on that.
things. Yeah, so there's two types of crimes that happen that are kind of specific to 4th of July. Now there's
Okay.
block party mass shootings.
Oh yes.
That's the common one. Now the more rare one is people when the fireworks are going off, they'll shoot their gun straight into the air
Hmm.
and
That's a
occasionally
good
a
one.
stray bullet will hit somebody. So that
That's
one
good.
could happen, but the other one is much more common. The old block party fight, shootout, gunfight at the OK Corral,
There it
except
is.
it's more like the gunfight at the MLK Boulevard.
Yeah, it is true. It is a hot zone. Um, but my goodness, I've got a good one that it gave me a good chuckle for the last few weeks once I read it. Something that happened in May, but I do have an update as of the last week of June, which is kind of cool. And this person, uh, let's see here, 19-year-old woman charged with murder after East Point Foot Locker shooting. No,
Foot
that is
Locker
not the funny
shooting.
part. That's
Oh,
not the funny part.
oh man, I'm okay.
Yeah, so you should be on pins and needles. So I'll let you'll know when the funny part happens. Okay,
Okay.
I like this article because it gives you the brief. The 19-year-old suspect was arraigned with fatally shooting two and wounding two others in front of Foot Locker in East Point. LaKillia Taylor. All right, that's
That's a good name. That
LaKillia.
is that their birth name or is that a rap name?
Yeah, honestly,
It's
I'm
like
pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
it's a
Because
French rapper.
so
La
Lakilia,
Kilia.
like Lakilia, faced a judge and was emotional during the appearance, while her attorney argued the shooting was in self-defense. Taylor's brother, it's either D Juan or Dijon, was arrested and
The
charged with tampering with
mustard?
evidence. Yeah, Dijon. Yeah. It's like DE that won. So four people were
Oh,
shot and killed in front of the Foot Locker at East Point on Saturday. This is in May of 2025, and it was all caught on store security cameras. Yeah, so it's actually like La Kylia, but it's one word. But that's Lakilia. Like she definitely calls herself Lakilia. There's no way it's not. So 19-year-old suspect Lakilia Taylor appeared distraught during a video. Oh, we have backstory. Investigators say this started out as an argument between two groups of people that knew each other when things turned physically violent. One of the victims allegedly had a gun, and the defense attorney claimed that person tried to kill Taylor's brother, Dijon
or D
Mustard,
or Dewan.
or D1. Yeah, she didn't know this
Either
individual.
John Dewan
I,
DeMarco
I
or Dijon Mustard.
I do like this defense attorney because this is who's representing this person. This is his quotes. She didn't know this individual. She had no beef with this individual. End
Oh,
quote.
I like that it
Said
says that. Like there,
no
she didn't
beef.
have any beef. And not she had no problems. She
Like
she meant no ill will to this. She
yeah,
had no beef.
no
She
beef.
she got
You
no
know,
beef.
got no
Yeah,
beef.
you feel me?
This baller got no beef.
She
Baller. Said Randall Upshaw, defense attorney. Here's him talking again, this wonderful defense attorney. But she's crying out there, watching her brother attempt to be murdered. At this point, she runs to the car and grabs what we believe to be her brother's pistol.
Well, yeah, who can? I mean, who knows? Come on.
Oh, it's her brother's. That's okay. Her attorney argued the shooting was a self-defense, but the prosecutor's office was not buying it. Miss Taylor is on video shooting the victims at point blank range. Said Kumar
Don't
Palepu.
don't don't call me Kumar.
Kumar Palepu, Macomb County Assistant Prosecutor. She repeatedly fired at one of the victims while she was on the ground. There is no question she committed these crimes. This happened in broad daylight. In a public shopping area, lives were taken, and other innocent bystanders were at risk. It's a tragedy. Two people lost their lives, said Detective Lieutenant Alexander Hollish. At least that's a somewhat normal name. East Point Police. Ultimately, Miss Taylor's life is
At
going to
least
be.
in this story, one person has
Yeah.
a name.
Ultimately, Miss Taylor's life is going to be altered forever. Altered forever, whatever the outcome of the case. LaKillia Taylor is now charged with second degree murder, felony firearms, assault with attempt to do murder, tampering with evidence, and carrying a concealed weapon. Kind of like we were talking about last time, with it's like a crime to be committing crime, like all these like and you're concealing a weapon after trying to murder someone and murdering someone. Yeah, she hit them all, I guess.
It's
And
easy to
then
forget the
and
killing someone.
and in a surprise twist, LaKillia Taylor's brother, Dejon Taylor, was also arrested and charged with tampering with evidence. As for the primary suspect,
What'd he
LaKillia
do?
Taylor, her bond was set at $2.5 million cash surety. She'll be back in court on May 20th. So I don't know what happened May 20th, but I do have an update on June 27th. It, it's it's kind of funny because long story short, they just said that one of the victims is recovering in the hospital, wasn't able to testify because they, had just, remember recovering from a gunshot wound. We don't know if it's in the ass. Probably not because of the length of time in the hospital. But yeah, it's a good Lakilia. That's a good one.
I am
That's
going to disagree with you. I think the Foot Locker was the funnier part, just because why would it start at a Foot Locker?
Well, just having a good day at the mall because malls are very popular and it's safe to go to. You're in public in broad daylight, so
Oh,
it's a
was it
good
at a
time to go
mall?
out. It looks like it. I mean,
Okay, because I was thinking it was like a Foot Locker on the street, like they're just in a Foot
it,
Locker in
I
like a.
mean, I guess it could be. It looks like there's a parking lot in front of this Foot Locker. Um,
Yeah, it's yeah. Who knows?
who
Because sometimes the
who
malls have
knows?
those entrances. Just enter through the Foot Locker.
Yeah, I've only seen Foot Lockers like at a mall, but
It's been a
it's very
while
pop.
since I've seen one outside of a mall, but I also it's been a while since I've been to a mall because if it has a Foot Locker, I might get shot.
Yeah, I guess I think this happened in Detroit. This is where I guess this story is coming from.
I didn't know Detroit had any buildings left.
Yeah, Fox 2 Detroit. Well, they're doing what they can to get rid of that, make it
They're doing what
at
they
least
can to get rid of
for the Foot
everything there.
Locker. Oh, you know what? It is kind of funny to me that at Foot Lockers the employees wear like the referee outfit. I wonder during the shooting if they started blowing their whistles.
And they're scoring it
That's a
like it's
technical
mixed
foul.
yeah.
That's a flagrant.
No, the bullet went through clean. Game the fight's still
No,
on.
that's a clean shot.
Oh,
Oh no, that's
timeout. They have to reload. That's what they're
yeah.
actually like. That's why they have the referee shirts in case fights break out.
Yeah,
They
this happened at 2:50 p.m.
of
Like
course.
the middle of the day, like
That's
middle of the
amazing.
afternoon.
At a Foot Locker, 2:50
At
p.m.
a Foot Locker.
Once upon a time at a Foot
Yeah.
Locker.
So that's yeah, Foot Locker's relevant again. We're pretty happy about that.
Yeah, so if you're ever bored, go down to the Foot Locker, and then why pay top dollar to see Jake Paul fix a fight when you could just go down to the Foot Locker and you can get some pure,
Right.
unadulterated, unfiltered, primal violence. Just just wear your vest and you'll be okay. Did they make bulletproof hats? Did they make bulletproof ass pads? You don't want to get shot in the ass.
Well, I mean, baseball players, they have the cups. I guess other sports use
Yep.
the cups too, but baseball or
Okay, what's the cup
bulletproof.
made out of? It's like plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it still hurts. You get hit in the junk there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing
Yeah.
covering your ass though. I don't know what you.
No, the jock strap specifically leaves your ass
Yeah,
uncovered.
it
Uh,
does.
did you
They
ever
need to
watch that
look into that.
show Reno 911?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
There was an episode where they were testing out a bulletproof cup, and then they were,
Okay.
or was that Super
Super
Troopers?
Troopers.
Okay,
Yeah, they
right.
did.
I knew it was something with goofy cops. Yeah, yeah, Super Troopers. Yeah, they shot the guy in the dick. Didn't it work though? He was like, "I think it worked," or something. I think
Yeah,
that
I
was the
don't think he
joke.
was even wearing a bulletproof vest, so they
It
were
was
he had a
just
lot of trust
the
there.
bulletproof cup. I trust that you're accurate with a pistol. I want to
Oh
say
yeah.
they didn't they do that?
On
Maybe they were
Reno 911.
maybe there was an episode of Reno 911 where they were testing out a new bulletproof vest, but they were using a Desert Eagle, and I think it was like an intern they tried it on, and I think they killed him because it's Reno 911 and they do everything wrong. That's a funny show.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I never saw it when they brought back or when they brought it back. I saw that they brought it back, but
Yeah,
that was about
same.
it. I know
I
Jonah
imagine it
Hill
can
was in it.
recapture. I just remember the guy with the real short shorts that he'd be like rollerblading and stuff like that.
No, no, that's too. Oh, are you talking about Nick Swardson?
Oh, maybe I am. Yeah, maybe
Because
I'm confusing the
because
two.
he also wore short shorts and
He
rollerbladed.
did.
Terry, we're getting complaints that you're giving hand jobs to people for $3 a pop at the red light. No, I'm selling oranges and I'm putting it in their lap at the red light. There's nothing wrong with selling oranges. Oh, that guy's funny.
Where did the orange go?
There's never any oranges, Terry. So I have an interesting story. This was from
Okay.
this is a celebrity news tab of U.S. Magazine. Diddy allegedly masturbated into Notorious B.I.G.'s shirt. The
That's a
new
good
lawsuit
segue
claimed.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
There
Well,
oranges involved.
we're keeping it as as topical to the crotch as possible.
Yeah.
Sean Diddy Combs is facing more legal trouble days after the jury returned a verdict in his federal trial. In a lawsuit in a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles on Monday, July 7th, and obtained by US Weekly, an unnamed John Doe accused Diddy, 55, of sexual harassment, sexual battery, false imprisonment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, among other things. You like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
I do. It's been a while since I've watched it regularly, but it's a
Do you, do
solid,
you,
solid
do you remember
program.
the board game that they played
I
that they
do
made
that
up?
the one that they made up. Yeah, yeah.
And then they put
You
Frank in the dog kennel. That's what I'm imagining. They're like, "Shut quiet, dog!" And they like threw like the beer in his face. That's what I'm imagining Diddy's doing, like false imprisonment. He's putting him in a dog kennel.
I mean,
Court.
what kennel could fit this guy?
Well, this isn't Notorious B.I.G. This is a John Doe.
Oh, it's the John. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Now is
yeah.
this
No,
okay?
Notorious B.I.G. He probably died before Diddy could do his freak offs or freak outs.
Gotcha.
What are they called?
Freak offs.
Freak offs.
Yeah,
According to the lawsuit, John Doe's first unwanted encounter with the disgraced mogul happened in 2005 when he was at a studio playing some of his music for Diddy. At one point, Diddy allegedly asked John Doe if he was looking at his genitals. John Doe tried to dismiss the bizarre comment, but Diddy allegedly asked him again and pulled down his pants. John Doe claimed Diddy then pushed himself towards his face and told him to suck it before a loud buzz coming through the studio interrupted the moment. Diddy then left the room, and John Doe believed they would never see each other again. About 2 years later, however, the duo allegedly encountered each other during listening sessions for Jay-Z's American Gangsta album, which came out in 2007. In the suit, John Doe claimed that Diddy pulled him away from the group, locked him in a room, and drugged him before sexually assaulting him. The next thing he remembers is waking up alone on the couch. The suit reads, everyone who had previously been in the studio was gone, and John Doe was unable to recognize any of the individuals remaining. So there's just like a bunch of people there just watching Diddy rape some drugged dude. I can't think of
That's just his
anything like
MO.
creepier and weirder than watching some guy drug and rape another guy.
Um, I
Honestly, I think watching someone kill someone is less weird than this.
I mean, you might be right. Have you seen?
Obviously, it's worse to kill someone than rape someone, but just standing around watching a man raped, like watching a man rape a woman would be hard to watch, but watching a man rape a man is like it's weirder and sadder and grosser for
Just
several
watching
reasons.
them like
And yeah, just watching
essentially
it.
poison them and then be like, oh, I guess here it comes. This is just
Here
step
comes the
one.
choo-choo train.
Ew. Ew.
All aboard. Uh-oh.
Come on, ride the
Here
train.
comes the caboose.
Oh God.
Bringing it up the rear.
No. Now that's a shot in the assimeter. That those stats don't get counted.
At Diddy's
That's a
house.
different website.
Yeah,
You know, as you're telling that story and saying that he woke up on the couch, disoriented or whatever, it kind of reminds me. Have you seen Me, Myself, and Irene?
I have not.
Okay, well, there's a part where, long story short, Jim Carrey splits like personalities because the one personality is really nice, and then he essentially just he bottles it up too much, so he creates this other personality, and he doesn't know what he's doing when he's this other personality, but the the
Wait,
bad personality.
don't they make a reference to like the death of Vince Foster in that movie?
They did.
I want
I
to
think
say it
they
was like
did.
cause of death
Yeah.
murder. Like, wait, like there's like a scene like, wait, you hacked the US government's
Yeah,
mainframe?
yeah, yeah,
I've seen that scene.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, but anyways, Jim Carrey's mean alter ego tricks like the girl he's with into having sex with him. But like it cuts the scene when they're drinking because he's like playing it off because he has a different voice, but he just wanted to have sex with her. So he tricked her or whatever into being like, oh, I can manage my feelings. But he wakes up, he's like in his underwear and he's like grabbing his ass and he pulls out like a he's like, oh, I guess you had fun last night or whatever. And long story short, I think the moment's getting behind us now because you don't know the reference, but there was a dildo in the room. He's like, oh, I guess Hank was I wasn't or Charlie whatever the hell his name is. Well, I wasn't enough for you last night, and she's like, that wasn't for me.
Oh goodness.
It's bad. But anyways, it's not good.
But how
Wanted
many
to let it
people were
remind you.
standing around watching?
It was just them two.
Okay, so
No one
it's
was watching.
yeah.
But it was even hard to watch that as a
But
movie.
well, you were watching it.
I was, yeah. I didn't look away.
You were watching. You were in the theater with a bunch of other people watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's yeah. This is very creepy to me.
It's
They have
normal behavior. You don't do that with your friend.
you know what? Come to think of, maybe we have done that. Maybe we've done that a few times. Just stand around like you're like the king of the hill guys. Like, yep,
Yep.
yep. As like Diddy's like raping some guy. Help me. Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously it's so bizarre, but it just reminds me too. I did watch that stupid Zendaya movie about the tennis players and like
Is
the
it
two
called like
guys.
Succession or something?
I don't even know. It was
Challengers,
so
partners.
some yeah challenged.
Oh,
Very just
challenged.
literally challenged it. But these two guys, they end up admitting to her that like, yeah, when we were 12 years old, we like taught each other how to masturbate. We masturbated in the same
My
room.
cousin and
That's
I touched each other.
we
We
touched
wiener.
weird.
Winter is cold.
You and your cousin touch wieners.
Winter is cold.
I touched my cousin. Ah! But yeah, typical normal behavior. That's do guys really do that? Like, no, my God.
Did someone ask you
No,
that
no. But that's the message that movie was kind of talking about. So, oh yeah, this is normal behavior. If it's in a movie,
with
that's all.
Zendaya? And Zendaya is so popular.
Yep,
Everyone loves Zendaya.
they do. That she's getting paid the most or something
Is that
on some.
true?
I think it's like one of those baseball stats. Like, oh, he it's the most
Like for how
hits.
little they do or something?
Yeah, like there this this degree of weather when there's three snowflakes on the ground. This is the first time this happens. Like she's the like youngest black woman that's paid the most per episode or
She
something like
was
that.
paid $10 million for Challengers.
Okay, yeah, she's getting a million an episode for Euphoria.
Yeah, so it looks like yeah, million per
Challenge, yeah,
episode of
challenged.
Euphoria. Uh, uh, 300,000 for Spider-Man, 2 million for Spider-Man. Wait, what the fudge? Okay, I don't know what it says she got for the second one. Was she in the Spider-Man too?
I haven't seen. I saw like that first one, but
It
I
said
haven't.
yeah, so she was in that one. She got 300,000, and it said it was increased to 2 million for the third one. So I don't know. Maybe she wasn't in the second one. She's in the third one. She got 2 million. Challengers 10 million. Dune Part 2. She got 2 million, and it sounds like she had a cameo in the first one, and she got three hundred
Hmm.
thousand for that.
All right,
So maybe she
solid
got like
pay.
300,000 for like a week of filming, which is like I'd love to make 300,000 for 1 week of work. Well, all I have to do is stand around and not look attractive. I mean, that's easy money.
That is, yeah.
I
I'd
feel
do that
like
for free.
have we ever talked about Zendaya?
A little bit.
I have no idea
It's been a while.
who this person is. Like I
Uh,
like with like okay like Cher or Bono where they have one name.
yeah, yeah.
We're like
Madonna,
but like Madonna, we're like they're like
Seal,
someone. Sure, Seal. Where they feel like
Prince.
they're someone.
Yeah,
but those are also singers.
that
So
I
like there's
think she's a
something
singer,
that okay because I
but I don't
remember
know
like
what she's been in or done. But I've never heard her music.
Time named her one of the most 100 most influential people
Yeah,
in the world in 2022.
you don't know her. Everyone knows
Well, okay, it says that musical career R&B and pop, instrument vocals. It's not really an
her.
instrument.
Instrument, yeah.
I guess the instrument would technically be the microphone. So Zendaya released singles "Swag It Out" and "Watch Me." The
Hmm,
latter a collaboration with Bella Thorne. Do you know about Bella Thorne?
I don't.
So yeah, Bella Thorne was like a Disney girl that
Okay,
she started in OnlyFans at like 18 or something.
okay.
But then and she said something like she like supported people doing it and it's really liberating, but she also she admitted that she was like raped. Yeah, okay, she had been sexually abused repeatedly between the ages of 6 and 14. And then
Okay.
she's turned to OnlyFans. Oh, and she directed a pornographic
Uh,
movie.
actually, I've seen her in a movie with Adam Sandler. I think it's Grown Ups. Is it Grown Ups? I think so.
Uh,
Pornhub Visionary
Blended,
Award.
Blended.
Oh,
Is
is it
that the
blend?
one?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
That's
right.
a movie with
Yeah,
Drew
yeah,
Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, and Grown Ups not on here. She was in Stuck on You, which was written and directed by the Farrelly brothers. Didn't they do Me, Myself, and Irene?
It's very possible.
Yep, it says they did
Mm,
that one.
very good.
So there's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
There it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So Zendaya collaborating with Bella Thorne, who yeah, the Pornhub Visionary Award. What an award to put on the shelf.
That's something to tell your kids about. The grandkids, actually.
But the point I was getting at with Zendaya is with that name, it felt like I was supposed to know who she was, and I had no idea who she was. I guess she was in Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Far From Homo.
Far from
No way, Homo.
it.
Oh, she's an executive producer of Euphoria. All I know about Euphoria is some I heard some guy talking about it, and his friend said, You got to watch this. And the first thing I saw was a dick, so I turned it off.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I know about this. Created by Sam Levinson.
Okay.
Oh, his father is from a Russian family.
Mm, that makes sense.
Wait a
Very,
minute. Wait a minute. His dad, Barry Levinson, made the movie Wag the Dog. Have you ever seen that movie?
sounds familiar.
Oh man, you got to watch that. It's weird. It's a weird movie to watch. It's not like the subject is weird. It's just it's okay. So it came out in 1997,
Okay.
and it's about a president gets caught in a sex scandal, and to get ahead of it, they basically fake a war
Oh,
with
goodness.
a country that no one's ever heard of. But in real life, it came out a month before the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Right, and as that happened, that's when Bill Clinton started bombing Kosovo.
Yeah.
So it's really really weird.
That is very interesting. Yeah, that's
Yes.
well, and to start off this tangent we went off about the Diddy masturbating into a shirt. I was gonna say, is this was it? Was this person getting information or had Monica Lewinsky as the person? Hey, hold on to that shirt. You never know if you're gonna need it. I don't
Well, let's
know.
find out. Maybe he presented it years
Yeah,
later. I
yeah.
have the shirt in question.
Disgusting.
It's never been washed. Well, John Doe's next encounter with Diddy allegedly happened in September 2020 when they were working on a posthumous project by the late Notorious B.I.G. Why does this guy keep going back to him? Like, hey, DJ, remember that guy that raped you at Arby's? You should go get a sandwich at that Arby's.
Hey, it's the power of nostalgia, right? We're seeing it in real time. That
I don't think
there's
it's that
truth to
powerful.
that.
I seriously do not think it's that powerful.
Oh, what's this to John Doe?
Well, according to the plaintiff, Diddy took John Doe and other members of the team to a warehouse in Los Angeles that contained clothes worn by Biggie, who died in 1997 at age 24. At one point, Diddy and John Doe allegedly ended up alone together in a room. Why would you go in a room with him alone? Like the first time you're alone with him, he tried
You
to
got
slap
drug
you with
rape.
his wiener. The second time, he raped you while a bunch of people stood around and watched. And then who knows what? Maybe this time, maybe he's mellowed out. Maybe he's slowed down in his old age.
Well, it's safer if there's not an audience around because usually you think the witnesses you're not going to do something, but Diddy likes to do it in front of people. So if you're alone with him,
But the
maybe
first time he was alone,
well,
you looking
I
at
don't
my
know.
dick?
Well, now
I know
you
you
are.
looking at my dick. Uh, at one point, Diddy and John Doe allegedly ended up alone together in a room where Diddy encouraged him to try on one of Biggie's jerseys. John Doe claimed that Diddy then began watching porn on his cell phone before grabbing one of Biggie's shirts and masturbating into it. Without any provocation, Combs then suddenly told plaintiff to finish Combs off, the lawsuit alleges. Before
But
plaintiff could react, Combs then orgasmed into Notorious B.I.G.'s shirt, laughed, and threw the shirt over plaintiff's lap and arm, covering plaintiff in Combs' essence.
yeah,
Combs then got up, laughed, said, R.I.P. Biggie, and left the room, leaving plaintiff alone with the remnant of Combs' depravity. See, I've long suspected that they don't care about these people when they die. And this is like the most disrespectful thing you could do to someone. And I don't think Diddy is alone in this type of
mm-mm.
not only behavior, but this level of like apathy. Like guaranteed, Suge Knight doesn't care about Tupac. He cares
Well,
about Tupac as much as Tupac can keep him relevant and give him his $1 million podcast in jail. But like, how do you not said the R.I.P. Biggie? But again, this is all this is
It's
all
hearsay.
it's hearsay. Yeah, we
You know,
don't we don't know.
and instead of pour one out for the homies,
Pour
rub one
one
out for
into the
the.
homie. Rub one out for the homies.
Yeah, you got to watch this,
Watch what?
and then finish it for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's so gross. There's a little related tab. Related. Diddy sued for allegedly orally and anally raping a street performer. I hope it's just some homeless guy. Like, remember the Michael Jackson impersonator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that's like Diddy just saw some guy riding a unicycle and playing the trombone, and he just like put a stick in the spoke of the unicycle, and he just starts raping him like
Oh
as
my God.
cars pass him. Like, oh, it's Diddy. Hey, wave to Diddy, Sally. He's like
Diddy's in
waving
the
to people as
town.
it's happening. Diddy's legal team denied the lawsuit's allegation in a statement to U.S. on Tuesday,
He
July
had no
8th.
beef with the person.
Yeah, no, he had no beef with the person, but he gave the person some beef.
Ew.
How many things has Diddy denied?
You think they're just out to get him, right? 'Cause it's all
Isn't
these
that what
things.
Kanye was saying? Like, we saw
Yeah.
the video of him like dragging the woman around and like kicking her. They out to get
Oh,
if Kanye says they're out to get him, you know, that guy, he seems like a straight shooter.
he, he says what's on his mind or what something that's going on in there,
Dude,
if
there
there's
are
anything at
so
all.
many rape accusations. So the sad thing is there are women that do lie about rape, and it does make it look more dubious when there is an accusation against a man with a lot of money. But the amount of accusations leveled against Diddy, you at this point, especially with like weird things that we've seen, plus videos that we've seen, almost anything that comes out, how gross and weird and even preposterous against Diddy, you just have to believe it. I believe all of this,
Yeah. I think
every word.
I think like the very like a while ago when we first like heard about, Diddy going to jail, getting indicted, like they found like guns without serial numbers on them, right?
Yeah.
Like even stuff like that, which they haven't talked about in a while. And even that, it's like, well, you have those things because you're doing illegal things with illegal actions with illegal things. So
And
it's
there's no
nothing good.
reason to believe the guns are just for show.
Y-
Like, he's just showing people, like, hey, see these guns? See how they don't have a serial number? Yeah. Except they're just airsoft guns, and then just nobody knows, but it's sends enough of a message. No, they're probably real guns with live rounds, with
Oh
at
yeah,
least one in the chamber.
there are crotch piercing rounds
They got crotch and ass piercings.
in ass. Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
right in. Just explodes when it hits your ass.
Yeah. Hollow point ass shots,
Yeah,
butt
it's
shots.
hemorrhoid bullets.
Oh no, Fisher bullets, anal Fisher bullets. This is the craziest thing. Yeah, Mr. Combs' trial and acquittal on trafficking and RICO charges proves what we have been saying all along. Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone.
Mm.
No, it doesn't prove
He's
that.
surrounded by liars.
Yeah, it just proves that the judge or the jury are not fit to oversee this particular trial. As
Yeah,
far as I'm concerned, Diddy needs to be tried in the most rural part of Arkansas or Alabama or West Virginia or northern Maine. And then his judge needs to be flown in from like Portugal or like Finland. We need to have the most unbiased judge ever.
I was almost thinking too, like he should be tried in almost for like international like war crimes. I'm sure he's raped someone that from overseas. Then you think that
Oh, I'm
country would
sure.
want justice. So maybe it's some type of military prison or I don't know, some type of international court. Like
What,
wars have been started for less.
yes. One dude got shot and then the whole world went to war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you find out your child was one of like thousands raped by this one guy. The lawsuit comes less than 1 week after Diddy was partially acquitted of the charges in his federal trial following his September 2024 arrest. On Wednesday, July 2nd, the jury found him not guilty of racketeering. Okay, the jury is. This is like the OJ trial. I
It is.
guarantee that it's like the same type of jury where they're because like all the evidence was damning, all of it. Okay, do you remember the Kyle Rittenhouse
Yeah,
trial?
I do. Yeah.
Because the thing where they messed up is they tried to get him for first degree murder. Like if they wanted
Mm,
to get any charges, like all they needed to do was like the gun across state lines, but they wanted like a really harsh prison sentence.
right.
So they went for the maximum thing. But if they wanted to get him, like a guilty verdict, they would have gotten him for that. But they went way too far. So that's the issue here. But like this stuff, this is it's not even that. Like if they tried to get him for like some kind of international
Right.
prostitution kingpin empire or whatever, the Walter White of rape,
Mhm.
but really they're just getting him for things that the evidence shows that he did.
For like 20 years.
Yeah, yeah, 20 years I mean, for all the
30
charges
years of
seems pretty
evidence. Yeah.
fair. Not even fair. That's probably too lenient. It wasn't
Yeah, I would
enough.
say, yeah.
Yeah, there's another one. Diddy accused of raping Independence music artist after drugging her. Who is this woman? Is she a
No,
Jane Doe?
men and women were not safe.
Oh, a personal trainer claimed he was drugged and repeatedly sexually assaulted by Diddy. Diddy did Cosby.
Mm.
Tony Busby. While in and out of consciousness, individuals at the party forced plaintiff into sexual acts with both men and women. That's weird. They're like, hey, woman, come over here. This guy is unconscious. Dude, put your butt in his face.
I'll do them.
Is it my turn yet? Dude, this whole thing is just so
It is.
silly. It's silly. Well,
It's not good.
what do you got next? Because I don't want to take
Okay.
one of your stories.
No, that's all right. It's Diddy. We gotta make fun of these people,
We
especially
do.
when the correct justice, like being in front of a firing squad, isn't being done, let alone really
Honestly,
anything.
you know what? You know what Diddy's punishment should be? He should get like 1 year in prison, but like like Monday through Friday, they should pillory him with his pants down
Hmm.
in like a room, and then let someone just come in and just
Shove
do
a
whatever they
pineapple up
want.
his ass.
Yeah, whatever.
He might like
Pineapple,
it.
Well, you might. Yeah, there you go. You might like it. What's the problem?
Yes.
The
Can't figure out
punishment
what.
is being pilloried.
Yeah.
And oh, the punishment, it's only 5 days a week and not 7.
Yeah.
So
Double up
yeah.
on Mondays.
Well,
All right.
we'll
So,
see. For good behavior.
well, since it was, 4th of July recently, there was kind of, I just found out about this kind of story the other day, and then it kind of led me down to something else, as these stories often do. They're very, they make you feel good inside in some way. But anyways, I got this article. Los Angeles Chargers GM Joe Hortiz. So, all these names. Joe Hortiz provides key update on Najee Harris. Naje. I think it's pronounced differently, but I don't know. But he apparently this GM is going to provide an update on this guy after he suffered an injury during a fireworks mishap.
What, did he put it up his
uh,
ass or something?
well, so he just joined the Chargers on a 1 year deal in March. So that's pretty good to be doing this stuff. He suffered an eye injury on 4th of July during his 4 year stint. That's not really important how many games he played. Don't care about. He's the 24th pick. So he's like a good player. 4th of July, Najee Harris or Najee, I don't know. I'm either right or wrong. Who cares? Suffered an eye injury during a fireworks mishap. Have you heard of someone having an eye injury during fireworks? I guess
I was
that
gonna
should be
say like the
common, but it's
Christmas
usually his
story or
finger.
something.
He shot his. This raised questions on his availability for training camp and the upcoming 2025 season. We're not really here for that. Let's see. Says he'll likely that part isn't necessarily the funny part, but the fireworks incident included. This is the funny part. The fireworks incident injured several friends of Harris, with one even losing his finger.
Oh well, yeah. That's the
uh,
classic.
yeah, that's good. His agent Doug Hendrickson clarified that the injury was superficial, and the fans can expect to see him make his debut for the Chargers.
Well,
Um,
what position does he play?
I think he's a running back, so it
Okay,
is.
so that one that so with the running back, you don't really need to like
He's
catch the
running the
ball. You
wrong
just kind
way.
of grab it, right?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah, like sometimes they toss it to you, but there's no like it's not like a wide receiver where you're catching like a long bomb and you need to have good hands, right?
Right. So it does remind me, and this is kind of where I went in my little, not necessarily too big of a rabbit hole, but there was this guy, his name's Jason Pierre Paul, and he had a really bad fireworks mishap, but he was playing for the New York Giants, and he totally like, he blew off like 3 or 4 fingers, like a good amount. And he was wearing like a club on his hands. But anyways, when I was like, who was that player again? I'm like, okay, yeah, it's Pierre Paul. The funniest
Is he
thing
related
is
to
that
Lonzo?
no, that's Ball.
Oh,
That's a Balla.
oh,
But yeah, it's funny. Pierre, now this article, Pierre Paul and the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission joined forces to wish you a safe 4th of July. It'd be like Diddy being like, oh, you got to be vigilant out there and not, go home with a stranger. Um, so long story short, now Jason Pierre Paul, who blew off his fingers in a fireworks mishap, um, he's now a spokesperson for 4th of July safety.
great.
Yeah.
That's like what was it? There was the South Park episode with Bill Cosby and Bill Clinton where they were talking about. Oh my gosh, I want to say like sexual like or consent or something. He's like, I'm Bill and I'm Bill. All right, I gotta find that.
Yeah,
But that,
yeah, it's funny. The athlete has since become an advocate for fireworks safety, partnering with the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission to tell his story of a celebration gone wrong.
okay, yeah. So Bill Clinton and Bill Cosby introduced a gentleman's club aiming to promote harmony between boys and girls.
Oh, like a Boys and Clubs like, of America or something like that.
I don't know. Apparently, the episode was intended to address the scenario of Hillary Clinton winning the 2016 presidential election.
Hmm.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's rich.
But yeah, it's the same type of
A
deal.
lot.
Like having people that like if you shoot someone, you should not be the face for gun safety.
Yeah.
Like if you've never shot a gun, or actually no, you shoot guns and you've never shot someone, and you're like there's some guy, I want to say his name was like Hickox, like 45 or something, and he was like some old guy that he would just shoot targets. It was like a YouTube channel, and
Okay.
he was really good shooter, like he was really accurate. Like you get someone like that, so like someone for like fireworks safety, you get someone that's only ever been responsible, like someone who's known for like grand fireworks displays, but they've never had a fire or anything. Like dangerous, and they always pick the right spot. Not someone who like runs around shooting Roman candles at his friends or like throwing firecrackers into like people's cars as they're stopped at a light or something. Oh, like that's not community service. That's so stupid. It's a weird PR where they do this to cover up how big of morons so many of these people are. Like, oh, he's speaking for fireworks safety. No, he was forced to do that by a court order because he's an idiot, and they're trying to simultaneously save his public image. How much do you think this guy makes per season?
I'm the Pierre Paul guy.
Yeah,
I think he's retired, but he was making at least $5 million a year. That's probably the low
I
end.
was gonna say
He
that
was a
doesn't
pop.
seem too high.
Yeah, but I think he retired a few years ago because it was big news. Like
Fake news.
I don't know. I think it happened like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So he was a decent investment.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's different than just some guy who's never going to really have a career. Do you know what the league minimum salary is for the NFL?
I don't. I know baseball is around $600,000, so it's
I
got to
want.
be
Oh,
around
isn't
that area.
isn't hockey like $100,000? I know it's
It's
not that low, but it's
probably
like pretty low. I'm
yeah.
curious.
I'm not the biggest hockey guy. Let's see.
Yeah.
This Pierre Paul played. Looks like last he played was like
Oh, okay.
kind
Never
of in
mind.
2023.
Okay, never mind. Hockey is
It's big time.
775.
Oh wow.
I know it was really low for a while. All right, so are you sure baseball is 600,000?
It might be like 650 because with baseball you can
You have that
get
sweet
called.
pension.
Yeah, you can get called up from the minor leagues like one
740.
day, and you get that the rest of the time, even though they send you back down. With
Yes.
hockey, they usually you're a player or whatever, like in the league. Baseball, they can send you up and down, but you still get that minimum prorated salary if you're
Yeah.
up there for just even a day, not technically not even play.
So football's 840.
Actually, Pierre Paul, he got a $27 million 2-year contract deal in 2020. So I mean,
All right.
yeah, well, some money. He was a very popular NFL top 100 players of 2019. So I mean, he was
Did he
oh
did he go
god,
to the Super Bowl?
I don't think so. I'm looking at a picture of his hand though. His index finger was amputated. Like that's nasty.
He didn't get to
Oh
keep it.
no, he lost that one.
That's too bad.
Here's your fireworks instructor. He's got no hands.
That's like
You
a
better
Mad
listen to him,
TV
kids.
sketch. Oh,
Oh, good
did you ever
believe
watch The Whitest Kids You Know?
no.
There was an episode where Trevor Moore got a job in like a landmine factory. So he
Mm.
had to like set the triggers for the landmines.
Oh,
And the
okay.
guy next to him had no arms. So he just started getting stressed out, and then he would set it with his face, but every time he did it, he'd go, ah! And then it was just freaking him out more. He's like, "What? You think I lost my arms just because I work at a mine factory? You think I lost them blown up?" I can't remember if there was a misdirect. I don't think there was. But the NBA minimum salary is 1.1 million
Jeez.
for
Well, that's
players
like
with no experience, and
yeah,
for 10 or more years, 3.3 million.
goodness. Yeah, that reminds me of The Simpsons, where the bus driver's like, "And when the bus driver tells you to keep your hands inside the windows, you do it." And he's got one arm.
What's another pro sport? Soccer, I guess.
I guess soccer.
I guess it's technically
I
a
hate
sport.
soccer.
Soccer is gay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. 71,000.
Uh, oh, you should do the WNBA. Apparently, that's a sport.
Oh gosh. Alright. They have to pay the league to play.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, not as low as I thought.
It's like
What do you think?
it's like 80 grand.
66,000
Okay.
for players with 0 to 2 years experience. 78,000 for players at least 3 years experience. The salary cap is 1.5 million per team. Now you know more about sporting ball than me. Now
Yeah.
does that mean that no player can make that, or the team can't pay out more than that to the total team?
Yeah, it sounds like the salary cap's like the most salary per year that you could pay someone. Like in the
Because
NBA, it's like
it says per team.
per team. Okay.
Okay, because it says a team payroll minimum of 1.2 million.
Hmm. That I mean that kind of sounds like the entire team.
That's what I'm thinking. So like you can't pay more than 1.5 million for your whole team. So looks like they don't have a salary cap because they just have it for the team. So they don't need to worry about overpaying these players. The average salary for a WNBA player as of the 2024 season is 147,000. If you're honestly, if you are making that much money, you should not be complaining. Like imagine if like you were paid $100,000 to play Uno
Yeah,
every
right.
night, but you had to run 10 miles every day. And then you have to play Uno for like an hour.
We can do that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you could. Yeah. Just remember, always gotta say it in Spanish.
you do.
Can't say it in Portuguese.
And say one card. It's Uno.
Uno carto. Uno carta, maybe.
No, Uno
Uh,
mas. Okay.
uh eh, tacos, burritos. The WNBA's minimum salary is significantly lower than the NBA's. Is that that's shocking? Is
Someone once
yeah.
broke down like the WNBA because they were the girls were crying. Go figure about
So
what they're
someone
getting
broke
paid.
down on the girls breaking down.
Exactly. And they're like, actually, if you break it down, the WNBA loses like tens of millions of dollars. So technically, each player owes like 40 grand.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was great. So yeah, that's but they're packing arenas. I don't have you ever met someone that went to a WNBA game?
Um, if I have, they
I
hid it from
haven't.
me out of great
Okay.
shame.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I don't
trying
know
to
where you'd
think.
even go
Like
to.
I know lots of people.
The Sparks are in town.
Yeah, great.
The
Yeah, I know.
Lynx.
Yeah, what's one of them? The like the Fever. Isn't
The
that the one
Dream.
with the
Yeah,
white
I think
girl?
so.
That
Caitlin
like
Clark.
that's like actually a good player.
I guess so. Yeah, she could.
The top three players in the WNBA are
She
all
could be
white.
good at like a men's like a boys middle school.
I was gonna say, well, no, she's like actually good. She knows how to
No,
play. Well,
yeah, she
she can
plays.
she like consistently shoots from like that the halfway
Yeah,
line.
some 3 pointers.
Yeah, but she can act like I've seen her like inside the key, and she can actually move. Like she knows how to play. The other girls,
Yeah,
like
she.
they're just terrible.
No,
They're
they're bad.
they're just terrible. It is really funny watching them. They're so bad. But like yeah, the
Oh.
three best players in the WNBA are white.
So there was this guy. I think his name is it Shane Gillis or
Yeah, I know
Gillis?
Shane Gillis. Yeah. He
Okay,
was at the ESPYS last night, right?
he made some funny jokes.
Yeah, I want to say he made a WNBA joke.
He did. He's like she's
Something
Caitlin
about when
Clark.
they die.
Well, he said one is like, oh, she's hit or taken more threes or the same amount of threes as me. Something
Oh,
about him dating
okay.
three,
I remember what the
something
joke
like
was.
that.
It
Okay.
was when she retires, she's gonna work at the Waffle House
Waffle
so she
House.
can do what she loves, getting into fist fights with black women. That was a good one.
Oh.
Okay, what was your joke? I didn't hear.
No, he
Yeah,
said
that was the
something
only one I
about
saw.
Caitlin Clark like taking threes or hitting threes or taking down threes, like as many as he has in his life or something like
Oh,
that.
okay, sure. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
talking about like women
But
that are ugly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't remember exactly, but it's something like that. But he did the Norm Macdonald joke like, "Hey, Travis Hunter, like no one can take away that Heisman trophy unless you kill your wife and a waiter." That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen is Norm Macdonald's SB hosting his speech. It's oh man.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, he did that joke like at the time.
Was OJ the, oh no, was it the same guy that that
No,
he
it
made that joke
was
towards?
I think I forgot which player it was. Whoever just won the Heisman Trophy, and I think
Oh
it
right,
must have
so
been
it was
like
a
the late '90s.
contemporary
Yeah,
player.
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, it's
Do you
good
remember?
stuff.
You remember he had that show on Comedy Central? It was just called like Sports with Norm Macdonald.
It's been a while. I've probably seen clips of it.
Yeah, probably if you've ever seen just like random highlights of Norm Macdonald. But it was either Artie Lang or Colin Quinn. I can't remember. It was one of them, and they were talking to I think Dennis Miller. They were talking to
Okay.
someone that had lots of interactions with Norm.
Right.
They're talking. He's like, "Oh, Norm has a sports show," and he starts laughing. He's like, "Norm doesn't need a sports show. Norm doesn't know anything about sports. He's just a degenerate gambler, and for some reason, they thought that made him qualify to have a show about it." The amount of OJ jokes is so funny.
Oh yeah, there's a
So
plethora.
it's official. Murder is now legal in
Legal.
California. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So yeah. So to sum it up, I've been to an NBA game.
Okay.
Um, I've never been to an NFL game. I've been to the Coliseum. I
Mm.
watched. You know, I've seen USC play. Um, never been to an NHL game. I've seen minor leagues. I've been to a major league game, and I know people that have been to NFL and NHL games. I don't know anyone that's been to like a prestigious tennis match. I don't know anyone that's maybe I know someone that's gone to a NASCAR event. Um, I know someone that's been to the Masters,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know anyone that's been to a WNBA.
I don't either.
It,
But
have you
may
seen
God have mercy on your soul if you have.
have you seen footage of their games like with I don't know how full the stadiums are.
I don't think they ever show it. They just show
That's
like
yeah,
the
that's what I'm
court
thinking.
side, and it's just, I mean, my goodness,
Well, they yeah,
it's
because
rough.
they did that in during like the darkest period of the WWF in the '90s when the attendance was really low.
Mm.
They would just turn the lights down on the crowd so you just couldn't see it because it looks bad when you have an event and there's just a bunch of empty seats. All right, let's find out the average
The
ticket
attendance.
price
Oh,
for we'll get
okay.
there too. WNBA
Oh,
average ticket
goodness, what did I
price.
do? I mean, this is Balla Watch. This is one of the
We're
ballers. You
watching the
got to look out.
ballas. Come
We're
on,
watching the ballas. Ballaettes.
the ballettes,
The, well,
ballos. You know, it's
yes,
Spanish.
the Laquilias
Oh
in the
wait, no.
world.
Okay, what would you guess? Average price.
Average. I mean,
It's more
honestly,
than
you'd
I
have
thought.
you'd have to pay me, but it's probably like $50.
It's about $50. Yeah, I was
Okay.
honestly I thought it was like $10. I'm not kidding. Like the average price, not like for four seats or whatever, but just like the average like middle whatever. I was expecting like $10.
Oh, they gotta charge. There's not many people that go, but there's family members that show support for their family, so they gotta get their money,
Yeah, but there's
somewhere.
only how many people are on a team? 10, 12?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the
Okay.
coach has to bring people.
Okay.
You
So
know.
we'll say 15 with like coach, trainer, water boy, cowboy, head boy, whatever, fluffer, masseuse,
The
foot
other
foot
things.
foot locker, gun carrier.
Oh man.
But so each of them brings like two people. How many of these women have children? And it's not like a dig at them. It's like they're still pretty young. So like they probably just have a husband at most.
Well, didn't
Possibly a boyfriend.
I think some of them adopt?
Well, sure, yeah. The male and WNBA players like Brittany Griner
You
adopt.
knew what I was talking
Of
about.
course I did. When you brought that up, yeah, I knew you were talking
Yeah.
about the one male
Okay.
player.
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe they might sure that guy adopts. So, he's got a
And then
wife.
the kids bring, their friends.
No, they don't.
The 7-year-old.
No one go, "Hey, you want to come to a
Oh,
WNBA
watch
game
my
with
mom.
me?" No. No, I don't. I don't want to watch your
It's
mom do that.
it's fine.
I thought we were friends. You invite me to a WNBA game. All right, let's see. Average
Attendance.
attendance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Let's say whatever. I'll just put average attendance. Um
They're so gonna lie on this. There's no way it's gonna be.
okay, so they play, I'm assuming, the same court that the NBA play on, right?
I
I
don't know for certain, but I
what what's
guess.
what's 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 our WNBA team again? Is it the Sparks?
I think that it used to be the LA Sparks. I think.
Uh,
I think that was LA.
What so um do they play at the Staples Center?
Oh, it's crypto.com arena now.
Oh, well, that's the last time I've been there. Well, I'm still calling the freaking the amphitheaters Irvine Meadows.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't like that crap. Okay. Well, okay, so it says in 2024 the regular season rose, and I did hear this. More people were watching because of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
So it said average is 9,800 fans per game. Highest
Okay.
average attendance in the last 22 years. And it's a 48% increase from
Oh wow.
2023 that was 6.6 thousand fans per game. Okay, yeah, right here. The Indiana Fever had the highest average attendance because of Caitlin Clark with 17,000 fans per game. So if she wasn't playing, it was like half. But
Like nine.
she's like overinflated it though, because it's like the average attendance is 9,000, but the games that she was in was average was 17,000. So if she wasn't playing, was it like 2,000 or something? Because isn't this whole thing, isn't it all subsidized by the NBA?
It is. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're doing a little better because of this one
Because of
Caitlin
one
Clark,
white
but
girl.
yeah.
One white girl's revolutionized
Just
women's basketball.
the Larry Bird of
Pretty much.
WNBA
She pretty much is.
for the Jerry West of WNBA. Yeah, it looks like the NBA average attendance is around 18,000, which I guess is sort of lower than I kind of would have thought.
I think people aren't so high on basketball these days. Like basketball's still popular, but it's like basketball was huge in the mid 90s.
Oh yeah, well
I
you got
think
the
sports
Jordan.
in general
Yeah,
were just huge.
I mean football has still like that
Football
sport
took
has
a slight dip, and then it
it
went back to
it did.
normal.
Yeah, they tried it out. Good for them.
Yeah,
But
so
I do like looking at from time to time on social media, like a post will come up and say like the amount of arrests per team over the last like year or two. It's like, but there are a lot more players in football, but my goodness, they fireworks injuries is the least of their concerns, let me tell
It's footlocker fights.
you. Longer fights, you know, beating the crap out of your girlfriend in elevators, you know, typical stuff. You know,
Was that Ray
murdering
Rice?
people, that they do that too.
Shooting him in the ass?
You shoot them in the ass,
Yeah.
and they
Just
light that assometer up.
yeah, it's been stagnant for a little
It
while, but
has, yeah.
we'll update you as the
It's an
story
important.
develops.
It is. It's always a developing story too. That's the important part.
Well, I got this story. Flava Flav urges gun
Hmm.
ban, an emotional message to the nation. How many children does Flavor Flav have?
If you give me the over under on 7, I'd take the over.
I would as well. There was the roast of Flavor Flav, and who is the guy? Jeff Ross said he's
Uh,
responsible for more fatherless black children than Hurricane Katrina.
oh, he's speaking as a father.
Flavor Flav may be known as hip hop's most iconic hype man. That shouldn't be a thing. But his latest message is far from entertainment. In a rare and emotional op ed, the Public Enemy legend opened up about the deep fear he feels for his own children and the growing gun violence epidemic that's gripped the country, especially at schools. I don't think it has gripped the country. I think it's gripped a few major metropolitan areas because it hasn't really spread out to like suburban and urban areas. It's those places are getting more violent, but it's kind of funny. Our schools aren't safe and our kids aren't safe. This is because gun protection laws are weak. Actually, the gun protection laws are kind of strong. And as we've seen
Yeah.
here,
Hmm.
these people always have illegal firearms. They just always do. So the problem is people are just selling guns to criminals. That's a bigger issue. Um, I want to say it's the Philippines where the guy was like he was giving the death penalty to drug dealers.
Hmm.
Why not give the death penalty to gun dealers? Like illegal
Well,
ones.
yeah, because if you there was that case with the
Someone
Angels player who died of the overdose, Tyler Skaggs, and I mean they didn't put the guy who gave him the drugs to death, but they gave him like a life sentence, like 20 years or whatever. So I mean, they hold people accountable if you sell someone drugs and they die from it. Like what? You're selling someone a gun illegally and they kill someone with it. You think they'd want to find out who sold you the gun? I don't know. But I do have an update on Flavor Flav's children. He's
all
got
shot by
8.
Flavor Flav.
After killing my last kid, with a gun, I'm gonna go out on a
It's
speaking
just not
tour and
safe
talk.
for them
It's
anymore.
just not
I mean, it's like the same thing as the firework guy, whatever
exactly. It
Pierce
is.
Paul or whatever his name is. What's
Yep.
that guy's name? Pierre Paul?
Pierre Paul.
Whatever. Thinking Paul Pierce.
Listen, Pierre Paul.
Pierre Paul. PP for his friends call him PP.
GPP.
Wait.
My fingers.
My kids. I keep shooting my kids. He called out the country's obsession with firearms and the fear that fuels it. That's kind of weird. Like people are obsessed with firearms, but they're also scared of it, which makes them more obsessed with it. Arguing America's foundation is being shaped by anxiety and distrust instead of unity and protection. Have you ever heard Flavor Flav talk?
Um, I mean, I did watch the Flavor of Love back in the day.
It's
It
probably a
was
good use of your time.
it was that's when reality TV was real, and it was hot.
Yeah.
It
Who
was good
needs,
stuff.
Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones, all
And
that other
in
scripted
in
garbage?
1993, Flav was charged with attempted murder and in prison for 90 days for shooting at his neighbor. All right, this is
Okay,
who you.
better his neighbor than his child. I really thought that was
Uh,
where you were going.
just you know.
Yeah, yeah, you don't get to do that. Yeah, I went to jail because of guns. I ended up on Rikers Island, so I'm speaking from firsthand experience. No, this you're not speaking from firsthand
I know how
experience.
dangerous they are.
No, you are the danger. Like this is the easiest argument. Guns don't kill people. People with guns
Yeah,
kill people
yeah,
because
I kill
people are
people.
stupid. People like this, like he's so stupid. Like if guns were illegal, I wouldn't have done that. But people are doing this with illegal guns. Did he do that with a legally purchased firearm? Wait, do you have like a legal history of Flavor Flav? Was he arrested before that?
Um,
How many people?
yeah. In 1991, Flay pleaded guilty to assaulting his then girlfriend, Karen Ross, and served 30 days in jail. Lost custody of his children and fell deeper into addiction. Oh, he's a victim.
Always a victim. I was gonna say, um, isn't that a felony? Right? Like
Um, I
assaulting
mean,
a woman?
if you you know, if you don't have money, it is.
That's true. Well, he did 30 days in jail.
Beating your wife is not legal.
Beating your
But he
wife
did.
is legal in California.
Yeah.
Raping your clients is now legal in California. I assume it's California. I don't know where. Oh, I guess
Yeah.
he's East Coast. Maybe he's New York. Diddy is.
Be good. Yeah.
Flavor Flav might be New York as well. Where's he from?
Let's see
I
here.
want to say Public Enemy is East Coast.
This is
Public Enemy are
uh
scumbags. Dude, they suck.
I don't.
They just
Oh,
they
he's
lo-
born in New York.
okay. That's what I
Grew
thought.
up in nearby Freeport.
Is Freeport,
Doo-doo-doo.
Jersey, or New York?
His dad ran a restaurant called the Soul Diner in Freeport.
Is Freeport in New York or New Jersey?
It doesn't say. Freeport, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew he was an East Coastie. But
So,
he probably. But the point is, he went to jail. He probably wasn't allowed to own firearms after that. So he probably got an illegal firearm. And it's always these people. They're always so stupid about this. Like occasionally, yeah, there are school shootings where people get their gun from an adult who was not responsible enough. But there's way more just like hey, let me check Hey Jackass. Let's see. Week in progress. The week of 7/13, 3 killed, 25 wounded. So 28 shot this week. July to date, 25
oh,
killed, shot and wounded 130. So 28 homicides total and 155 shot. How many of those do you think were committed with legally purchased firearms? Because Chicago has this. I think it might. Maybe New York is the strictest, but Chicago is probably top 3 strictest
yeah. I thought we talked
gun
about that
laws.
last time. How it has stricter, like one of the
They're
strictest
really
law.
strict, yeah. But
It was in
we
one of the articles we read last time. It's like, oh, even though Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws in in the city or in the nation, has the most crime.
all
Oh,
right.
cool.
Let's find out. Let's see what we can find. The
On the side,
strictest gun laws. Go ahead.
Flavor Flav, I had he opened up a restaurant called Flav's Fried Chicken, and it
They do pretty well.
opened in January 2011, and the restaurant closed in April 2011.
Well, nothing ventured,
You
nothing
can't
gained.
win them all.
No, not for Flavor Flav. Okay, so what I have here is New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Chicago, Vegas, San Francisco, Detroit, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Boston.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Safe, all safe area.
Especially Washington, D.C.,
Yeah,
Baltimore,
it's
and
doing.
Detroit.
Yeah, La Quilla is in one of those. Hey,
Oh, it was Detroit.
that was my brother's gun that I went to the car and
Oh,
got and shot
that's
him.
my brother's gun. Yeah,
Oh, it's your
he was
brother's
the
gun.
one that
It
obtained it
wasn't my gun.
illegally, not me.
Yeah.
Not my gun. Have you ever been to Philadelphia?
I have not.
Have you ever seen videos of Kensington Avenue?
No.
It's freaky. You should look it up. Everyone listening, you should look it up. You'll see like what they look like zombies. Like it looks like Dawn of the Dead, like the original one.
Okay.
It's all these people that are just like all fentanyled out and just on these opioids, and they're just like standing there, like not moving, and just like slowly dying.
Well,
It's
the first
insane.
thing that pops up says inside the East Coast largest open air drug market.
It's like a bazaar in
Okay.
the Middle East.
It is. You might call it third world. Oh my goodness, just the pictures are haunting. My goodness.
Yeah, it's freaky looking.
A lot of meth.
Is there a lot of that?
I mean, this person looks like, oh, there's like track marks on this person.
Yeah, it's more like
Uh,
more like
I mean,
opioids. I'm just gonna type in Kensington Avenue zombies. Yeah. Oh no, wait, these are actual zombies. I don't want to see actual zombies. Yeah,
the
just like
plague.
looking. Yeah, just seeing what these people look like. It's worse than Skid Row.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
yeah, it's just everyone is just doing drugs and how do you stop it? Excuse me. Oh, here's a picture of someone
Well, you got to give them
injecting
more
someone.
drugs so that they do it safely. Give them clean needles so they're doing it
Uh,
safely.
Something by Shaffa Whale. I'm not going to jail this year. Well, that's what they all say.
No.
There's a guy with a heroin needle in his mouth. Here's an aspiring rapper. Here's a crack whore. Here's this guy. I can't tell if that's a cigarette in his mouth or if that's another heroin needle. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I know a guy that lived near there, and if people came to see him, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you on a tour," and then he would just drive them through Kensington Avenue. Yeah, please don't take me here. Oh my gosh, dude. How do they have money to do this? And don't say, well, it's cheap. It's like, yeah, it's cheap if like relatively, but if you don't have a job because you do drugs all day, how do you have money to begin with?
Well, there's do-gooders, I guess, that feel bad for people and give them money.
Why?
You know when I see a
Don't give drug
crackhead,
addicts money, everybody. Okay,
you give them drugs. That's what they want. Come on.
exactly. Give them Advil.
What did I do?
Yeah, DJ's responsible. DJ's an actual humanitarian.
Yes,
He makes a difference. Make a different drug.
do.
Oh my goodness. This is a man openly shoots up in broad daylight as he leans against a wall. Dude, this is crack whore. Oh, this one's good. Xylazine leaves users in a blackout stupor, making them vulnerable to violent attacks. Do you know what this is? Xylazine?
I know it sounds like xylitol or something, but I think that's what keeps
Is
like
it?
gum together or
I was
something.
gonna say xylitol is a thickening agent.
Yeah.
No, that's xanthan gum.
Oh, is that
Xylitol is a sugar
makes it white
alcohol.
or something? Okay.
No, it's a
All right.
sugar alcohol. It's like in
All
chewing
right.
gum.
It's something that's not drugs.
All right, here's a guy. He's got a sign. I got to see what the sign says. Uh, show me what this sign says. I got to read this panhandler. Come on,
Okay.
panhandler. Homeless, please, homeless and need some help. Anything, it's appreciated. Thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, but you're just gonna do drugs, dude.
Just need one more hit.
I just yeah. It's like that. What's that song by Colin Hay? Like waiting for my real life to begin. Just let me roll one more dice. I know that I can win. Okay, see the women I understand. You can always trade your body for drugs. Like that's easy, but what are these dudes doing?
They're trying to find someone like Diddy, I guess. They're out
Will,
there.
hey, I'm an aspiring rapper and I don't know right from wrong. Please, I'll do anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, videos showing the effects of the so-called zombie drug xylazine have been circulating. All right, because this isn't looking good. It's censored. So
Xylazine.
xylazine. Let's find out. Chemical compound. Look, this is what the ballers are taking. Okay, people. Okay, it's a structural analog of clonidine and an A2 adrenergic. So I'm guessing some kind of adrenaline based thing. Adrenergic receptor agonist. Sold under many trade names worldwide, most notably the Bayer brand name Rompum, as well as anised, cetazine, and
Trank.
chenazine. Xylazine is used for sedation, anesthesia, muscle relaxation. It's often used in combination with ketamine.
Oh, okay. I thought ketamine's good for you, like the ketamine therapy. They're trying to pass that off.
That is a
You heard
weird
about that?
thing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You forgot to mention that this is a veterinary drug. That's
It's common veterinary drug, but I mean, it's
okay.
also used by Bayer. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, they are animals.
Yeah, we're all yeah. You know what? I'm less and less. I'm believing that humans are animals, but some people I don't know if they're people anymore. It's known by the street name Trank,
Trank. Want some
particularly in
trank?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
The
Rico.
drug is being diverted from stocks for equine veterinarians, as well as trafficked in bulk from China to be used as a cutting
Oh, that's
agent
good.
for heroin and fentanyl,
Hmm.
causing necrotic skin wounds leading to
Yeah,
serious infections and limb amputation.
that's not good.
I mean, this stuff is happening. You just like cut off trade with China. Right?
Mm.
Come on. Side effects in animals include transient hypertension, so it makes them homeless with high blood pressure. Hypotension, so your blood pressure will be
Hippo.
fluctuating up and down. At respiratory depression, so your lungs get sad. That's too bad.
No.
Further, the decrease of tissue sensitivity to insulin leads to the xylazine-induced hyperglycemia. Isn't hyperglycemia when you need blood, you need sugar in your blood, right?
I think so.
Where
Sounds about right.
unusually high amount of glucose is present. Oh, okay. Hypoglycemic is when you need glucose. Um, okay, hyperglycemia is high glucose in the blood. Okay. What about people? Recreational use. Here we go. Oh, in 1979, the first case of xylazine toxicity was reported in a 34-year-old male who had self-medicated for insomnia with an injection of 1 gram of xylazine. Holy. Oh, not regulated as a controlled substance under the Controlled Substances Act. It's sold online through distributors, often without requiring proof of a veterinary license.
That sounds about right.
Oh, $6 per 20 kilogram, or $6 to $20 per kilogram. Okay.
That sounds like a lot. I mean,
Oh,
very cheap.
yeah, a kilogram's 2.2 pounds.
Yeah.
How many people like a pound of heroin seems like that's a lot of heroin.
Oh, yeah, that's expensive.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just
You're right.
imagine using that. Like, someone has to use 1 pound of heroin. Because isn't
Mhm.
heroin supposed to be like, it's like 5% purity because it's just so potent?
Probably. I don't know too much about that drug. So
Well,
there's no coming back from
I think there is some coming
it.
back from it, but it's not easy. I think people have recovered from heroin. Not everyone
Yeah.
is Keith Richards, DJ.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Okay, xylozine's street name. That's crazy that you can just buy it. People
That is.
don't buy xylazine. Okay, don't pretend to be a freaking horse doctor and just like
Now
I'm a
I
horse
do
doctor.
take horse liniment and put it on the skin. It's like icy hot for horses, but that's as far as I go with the
Well,
veterinary world,
or the horse dewormer in case you got your
Yeah,
COVID.
that too.
Yeah, I mean some things are good. What about DMSO?
I don't know what that is.
I want to say it was something. It was some kind of horse. I want to say horse like said it. Okay. Dimethyl sulfoxide. All right. What do they do with something for horses? This is all Balla related, people.
It is.
DMSO. I want to say they used it for horses. It's used as a liniment for horses. Heat rub.
Oh, yeah, horse liniment.
Yeah.
Use that.
Yeah. So you use DMSO. The perceived garlic taste upon skin contact with DMSO may be due to non-olfactory activation of TRPA1 receptors in trigeminal ganglia. Unlike dimethyl and diallyl disulfides, which have odors resembling garlic, mono and trisulfides, which typically have foul odors and similar odoriferous sulfur compounds, the pure chemical DMSO is odorless. Toxicity. It's a non-solvent with a medium, oh my gosh. DMSO is a non-toxic solvent with a median lethal dose higher than ethanol. It's just paperwork. I'm not reading this anymore. Tell me more about, what were we talking about? How did we get here?
Xylazine.
Flavor
And then
Flav.
something about
Flavor Flav. Talk about Flavor Flav.
Flavor
Yeah.
Flav, yeah.
Chicago.
He's gonna tell you how guns are bad.
Guns are bad. Philadelphia.
I'm good.
Kensington
Guns
Avenue.
bad.
Yeah.
My wife deserved it, okay? She's had a line.
Yeah. What are you, Oscar Pistorius?
Yeah.
Do you know who that guy is?
Was he the
He had
the
rocket
general
ships
or-
for legs.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who this guy is?
I think so.
The Blade Runner. You should look up Oscar Pistorius and read aloud what you find.
Oh, that's right. Did he kill his wife and he was the Olympian or whatever?
He sure did. He
What
killed
is
her with a
happening to Oscar
shotgun.
Pistorius now? Who is Oscar Pistorius' new love?
His new
Did
love
Oscar
is
Pistorius
killing people.
prosthetics give him an advantage? Does he still have money? Yeah, convicted of murder. Oh, there's a recent article about him.
Yeah, what's he doing these days?
Oh, he returns to racing, I guess. Oscar
Yeah,
Pistorius.
was he running from the cops as he killed another person?
Yeah, killing your wife without any legs is legal now.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's disabled. He's part of
competed in his
part of
first
the
race
class.
12 years after murdering his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp.
Yeah, he shot her with a shotgun while she was in the bathtub, and he
throat.
claimed that he didn't know who she was. Like, he didn't know that she was in the bathtub.
Well, that's a threat when I see one. Someone in your bathtub, you know.
You don't know who
Who is in there? What are they doing to my tub? You know.
Yeah, you don't know. Like, if someone was using your bathtub, you can assume that they have some kind of malicious intent.
Especially if that person lives with you. Like, that is not, you know, that is unacceptable.
That is my bathtub, okay?
Yeah.
So she knows that. So this must be some kind of evil doppelganger that has taken over her body,
Yes.
and it needs to be put down. Haven't you seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
I have.
Yeah, just like that. How about the Looney Tunes one? Invasion of the Bunny Snatchers. I think that's the superior telling of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So yeah, Flava Flav, full of crap. He definitely I don't know if he purchased it, but he definitely had an illegal gun that he fired at his neighbor. Yeah, these people don't get to say, "Oh, you can't have guns." Like, you couldn't have a gun, and you had it anyway. Because all it is, it is a plan to take guns from people who can protect themselves. If you stripped all the guns from the citizens, I would not be surprised if the cartel just started taking over towns. Because they wouldn't dare, like, if there was like a cartel presence in some town, they wouldn't search them. Like, that'd be racist. Oh, we can't, these nice Hispanic people. Oh, we can't do that. Look, they're just working on the farm. They're not hurting anybody. They wouldn't have guns. And then, like, oh no, gringos don't have guns anymore. All right. Party time. Yeah. And we know the cops don't do anything. Like, literally, they do nothing. All right, what do you got?
No. Well, I got
We can end
this
on
one.
this one.
This one's rich. To tie a ribbon on the whole Fourth of July thing. Fight breaks out in wave pool at Knott's Soak City on Fourth of July. Video shows. So on Fourth of July, there's a nice big brawl in the wave pool, as these things often happen. Especially my experiences in northern Orange County. That there's fights just breaking loose. A shocking video captured a brawl that broke out at a water park in Buena Park on the 4th of July. And speaking of the cops not really doing anything, you'll see at the end of this that nothing really happened. And footage that is now part of a police investigation. Several people are seen throwing punches in the wave pool at Knott's Soak City. It's Knott's Berry Farm for those who aren't familiar with the area. It's about 15 minutes north of Disneyland. Mickey Mouse's, uh, uglier cousin, I guess, even though they're not related. By the time Buena Park police or officers arrived, the fight was over, but the department says it all started when a father was trying to get his kids out of the pool after a brawl broke out near them. That doesn't make sense how it started because someone was trying to get out of something that already that I don't know that my brain can't comprehend. I'll just get through the story. Police say that's when the father made some sort of comment and the fight turned on him. One man received a citation for assault.
Just a citation.
Yeah, it's a citation. And I watched the video and there's a good amount of people involved in it. Does not look too fun. I guess the only guns involved, I guess maybe were water guns, but I guess that's a silver lining there that no shots were fired. I don't know if anyone was getting dunked or anything, but yeah, that's a place where you take the children's, and apparently the uh the water parks. It kind of reminds me of the South Park where they go to the water parks. I think Cartman sings a song about it or something like
Is
that.
it the P one?
I think it is the P one.
I I hate pee. You have to like swim in the pee.
Oh, well, we pee on the monkeys. They get all pissed off.
Is that the one? So Cartman like saying like, is that like where he's like singing about like the like immigrants in the water park?
Yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
one?
yeah. That's the one. I mean that pool, definitely resembles the picture Cartman was telling. So it's it's the world we live in. Foot Lockers aren't safe. The wave pool isn't safe, and that Kensington Avenue is you know not safe.
It
So
doesn't
what
look
do we
safe.
got? No, it doesn't. No, drugs are cheap though. That's good,
That
and you can
yeah,
get
and,
them.
and anyone can get them.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
it's good to know. It's safe. It's good. You can take the kids out for a stroll. It can be the middle of the day. You know, it used to be, don't take the kids out to certain areas, when it gets dark. But now, I don't know. I don't know what to say. You
What
can't
can you
go
say?
outside.
Yeah, so I do think places are getting more dangerous, but it's what it is it's pretty much the dangerous places are just getting more dangerous, and um, it's it's kind of unfortunate. Like seeing Flavor Flav saying like this country has an obsession with guns. It reminds me of there was some kid. He was like he might have been a high schooler, maybe he was like just 18 or 19. It was like it was some black kid, and they had he had I think he shot someone or he killed someone, and the news showed a picture of him, and it's him holding a gun, like he's like
Hmm.
taking a like a mirror selfie, and he's holding a gun, and someone said you use that picture to make him look bad, like you're just typical racist media. And the actual it was like a local news, and they said actually we just pulled that picture that was his
With social
primary
media.
it was his primary picture on his Facebook. So
And even
people,
still, the guy committed a crime with a gun and
sure, yeah,
killed
yeah, yeah,
someone.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like that's the
the
main.
issue it shouldn't be like we need to preserve his image. Like his image needs to be tarnished further, but these people are always like like when is the rap world not like holding guns? Like they're just always doing it. So like, clean your own backyard there, Flava Flav. Stupid idiot.
That yeah, that's a special type of stupid. And he's 60 years old. Well, why? Oh, listen to me because I used guns in the past, and guns are bad. Well, just not give you or people like you a gun. How about that? or, or don't be around Flavor Flav or anyone like him either. That might save your life.
How about a rap registration act? If you choose to be a rapper, you can't have a gun. And you know what? I'd say that, but they always get illegal guns anyway.
Oh
So
yeah, exactly.
yeah, there's nothing you can do. So yeah, there's no solution. So Flavor Flav is he's ignoring the issue, and everyone knows this issue is they're always felons. They always get the guns illegally, and when they shoot people, it's with an illegal gun. So and the solution is always make it harder for people that can legally get guns to get a gun. And I like why what are we doing? Like why are we saying this? Like why are we even like trying to this is the like one of the oldest, most ridiculously boomer brained Fox News talking points of the criminals don't obey laws anyway. I feel so stupid for saying that. Like, wow, I've turned into Sean Hannity. God,
Yeah.
my biggest nightmares come true. Except he has really good hair.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
And
it's great.
he does jujitsu or something like that too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's funny. Who do you think would win
Yeah.
in a fight, him or Joe Rogan?
That would be a very good match because they both think that they could win. We should get that set up.
We
I think they
should.
would want to
What
do
you
it.
know?
That's a
What?
good idea.
Maybe
Joe
we
Rogan, Sean.
should work on that. Like like
No, I'm
KSI,
serious.
he does the
Yeah.
boxing. I'm too. Like KSI does the boxing. Like why don't we do our own influencer like fights?
I I think we're on to something there.
I think we should.
I think we
Yeah, and see, like we're both laughing,
that's
but I think
would
both
you
of us
rather
realize we're both serious.
would you rather pay $50 to watch the WNBA or $50 or $500 to watch Joe Rogan and Sean Hannity?
I mean,
I would pay
that
500
is
bucks for
we're
that.
hosting that at the MGM
Oh yeah.
Grand. Like
Oh,
this
we're
is
doing
gonna
on
be.
the White House lawn.
You know how much Donald Trump loves Sean Hannity.
We do, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, so
I love that.
that's all I got. I think we have a nice tight hour and a half-ish.
Yeah, I think there's definitely more ballers on the list, but that's all, we should cover for now. That's enough. That'll keep you busy for a little while. There's more. And you know what? There's the unfortunate part of all this is that there's a plethora of
For better or for
content
worse.
here. Yeah, for better or worse, there's some old ones in the past that are good for deep dives, but there's like Lakilia, that type of stuff shows up every day really, which is kind of frightening. uh like Foot Locker, like, oh gosh, like what about the next it's going to be the Lululemon or something like that.
Isn't that the store for fat girls?
Well, it was supposed the founder didn't want it to be for fat girls. He said he only made sizes up to like a size 6 or something for girls. But then they kicked him out because he basically, created a company and said that's why he created the company. So now fat girls are wearing the yoga pants.
Oh no,
Basically.
I thought it was like plus
Like
size.
Destination
Oh I'm
XL or something like
oh
that
I'm
for
thinking
women.
Lane Bryant. That's
Okay, yeah, no.
yeah. It's a good place
Nope.
to find a date, single guys.
It is. Yeah. Maybe a double
Except the
date.
one in Detroit. It's a good place to see a fight.
Yeah. Or a wave pool.
Cruising through the block, Escalade sitting high. Windows tinted black, can't peek the devil's eye. Got the stash in the dash, stacks in the glove. Haters throw my shade, but I'm rolling above. Rolling up, Escalade, chrome rims clean. Living life raw, it's the hustler's dream. From the curb to the top, cash raining heavy, moving weight so smooth. Pockets feel steady. Fools wanna test, but they don't understand. Got the heat in my reach, got the world in my hand. Flipping packs, counting racks, smoke trails in the sky. Stacking paper so thick, make the angels cry. Roll slow, let them know I'm the king of the lane. Money talks loud, drowning out the pain. Hustle in my veins, got gold in my clip. Every move a chess game, never gonna slip. Rolling up, Escalade, chrome rims clean. Living life raw, it's the hustler's dream. From the curb to the top, cash raining heavy, moving weight so smooth. Pockets feel steady, diamonds in the bezel, wrist stay iced. Life's a gamble, but I'm rolling the dice. Enemies fall quick like leaves in the breeze. Got the city on lock, I'm the king of the keys. Fools wanna test, but they don't understand. Got the heat in my reach, got the world in my hand. Flipping packs, counting racks, smoke trails in the sky. Stacking paper so thick, make the angels cry. Fools wanna test, but they don't understand. Got the heat in my reach, got the world in my hand. Flipping packs, counting racks, smoke trails in the sky. Stacking paper so thick, make the angels cry. Roll slow, let them know I'm the king of the lane. Money talks loud, drowning out the pain. Hustle in my veins, got gold in my grip. Every move a chess game, never gonna slip. Diamonds in the bezel, wrist stay iced. Life's a gamble, but I'm rolling the dice. Enemies fall quick like leaves in the breeze. Got the city on lock, I'm the king of the keys.